Hi, everybody. Michelle Lawson from Red Feather Networking. And today I am so excited to bring you Shannon Tipton of Learning Rebels. Good morning, Shannon.
Good morning. Happy Saturday.
Oh, absolutely. And see, we're both working on Saturday. What's wrong with that?
I know, but you know what? It's okay because I don't know about you. It's raining outside. So this is perfect.
I'm in Texas. It's raining here. And honestly, this is the fun kind of work. So I'm all about it.
Absolutely.
We are here today because Shannon is a dear friend and a big fan of Red Feather Networking. She's always just been a great supporter and cheerleader. And we love Learning Rebels. We love the concept of Learning Rebels. Kelly and I both came from Kelly came from corporate learning. I came from academic learning. And so we just love everything about it. So Shannon is actually a VIP spotlight in one of our tweet ups at ATD in 2015, which will take place next Sunday, the 17th, in Orlando. So today we just wanted to get to know you a little bit better, Shannon. I think I know you very well, but we're going to let our audience know you. And do you want to just tell us a little bit about you personally, and then we'll get started?
Sure. Not unlike Kelly, I also came from corporate learning. Too many years in corporate learning that I'm willing to admit out loud, let's just say that without giving away my age, but a lot of years. And I really did. I enjoyed every moment of it because to me, workplace learning is about elevating people and taking them to places that they didn't know that they could get to, and they don't necessarily need me personally to make that push. Sometimes it's just opening up a door and showing them the way and showing them the path. And that was something that I really enjoyed doing. And and because of that, started a blog, probably about 2 years ago or so. And the Learning Rebels blog was all about how to take learning to new heights, how to do it differently. We all do classrooms and we all do webinars and we all write learning strategy on some level or another, but there's a better way, and there are better ways to produce learning for the workplace nowadays. And so I started a blog to take it to that level, to just share my ideas. I've got this idea in the wind. Let's just put it out there to the universe and see what happens. So essentially, that was the kickoff of Learning Rebels, if you will. So.
I love that. And I love that you say taking the trainers actually and the learners to places they didn't even know they could go.
Right.
So many times both the facilitators and the learners feel like there's something out there unobtainable to them.
Right.
And there's not. I love
it here.
So what is the story behind Learning Rebels?
Well, so Learning Rebels then came out of the blog, interestingly enough, because I, along with a lot of people, ended up on that layoff path. And, our divisions merged and they moved and, excuse me, and I didn't want to move. Quite simply, I love where I live. I live in the Chicagoland area, and I didn't, no offense to my supporters who live out in Philadelphia, Philadelphia is a lovely place, but I really didn't want to pick up roots and move there. And so subsequently, I was given that choice of move or don't work. So I chose not to work. And that's when I thought, you know what? I can do this for others, with others, really, and that was my goal, is like, let's break away from corporate learning and see what's out there. And so I thought, I already have the blog, Learning Rebels, right? So let's take that and do something with Learning Rebels. And subsequently, that's what we did, or what I did. And I say we because Rebels is a plural, so I always fall into that we thing. But to me, Rebels is not about, again, it's not about me. It's about us as a learning industry. Let's make a movement. Let's be rebels together, and let's do things differently. We don't need to depend on circa 1960 era research to do our work. We can do great work now with technology we have now, with knowledge and brain science that we have now, and let's do it. So that was the reasoning behind it. So with that, I put out a shingle.
That's the best way to do it. And I think we all, I love the name because I think inside we all have a little bit of a rebel in us, some of us a little more than others. So who exactly are Learning Rebels?
Oh, good question. Who are Learning Rebels? Well, I think of Learning Rebels in two ways. I think about it first as my business. And from that perspective, Learning Rebels is a consultancy that helps businesses take their learning to the next level. And whether that be teaching people about social media technologies or how to re-energize their corporate universities or how to add a little oomph to their learning strategy and build connected learning within an organization and help nurture their learning culture. So I think of it in that way. So there's the business side of who Learning Rebels are. And then there's the other side. What's the personality of Learning Rebels? You know, can you be a Learning Rebel? Can they be? Absolutely. Everybody, like you said, everyone has that Learning Rebel within it. And I really want to build this movement and say it's not just about Learning Rebels, the consultancy. It's about Learning Rebels, the industry. You know, we together are Learning Rebels, and we together, I'm not going to change the learning world one business client at a time. We need to band together and build this rebel village, if you will, let the force be with us all and move it forward. And that's how I think about Learning Rebels in two different ways.
So you will be at ATD in Orlando next week, and of course, sharing your message of the Rebels. And what about the people that can't be there? Fill everybody in on what's next for Learning Rebels and what they can look forward to.
What they can look forward to is during the conference time, there's going to be a lot of chatter coming from Learning Rebels. And so pay attention, follow the back channel. And the back channel is great anyway, just for the conference. Specifically, I would say, you know, follow Learning Rebels at Learning Rebels on Twitter, or myself at S. Tipton. And you will learn a lot. We're going to be talking about what's happening at the expo. I would like to I'm planning a Periscope of the expo hall. And so keep an eye out for that tweet so you can see what's going on. And one of the great things about the conference itself is not just the sessions, it's the expo. Once you get to the expo, you learn all about the new and exciting trends that are coming up. So we'll be sharing that. We'll be doing, like you said, we'll be doing the tweet up, and that's on Monday the 18th at BB King's. And that's going to be a huge amount of fun. So look for tweets and Facebook messages with that. Also, we'll be doing some blogging during this time and some video during this time. Afterwards, if I have anyone who's supporting me in Down Under, I will be at EduTech there in Brisbane the week after, the week of the first week of June. I'm sorry, the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of June. So hopefully if I have any supporters out there and you're going to that conference, I'll be able to meet you there. How cool is that? I love technology. Isn't that wonderful?
That is awesome. And we actually have some red feathers coming from Australia to the ATD conference that they will be at your tweet up. And so we will make introductions there as well.
That's great. That's great. Oh, we have that fun tweet blast too.
Yes, we're going to be doing all kinds of things at the conference. Shannon did mention the back channel, so I do encourage you to follow that. You can follow, of course, hashtag Learning Rebels, at Learning Rebels. You can also follow hashtag RFN style. And if you're not real sure what the back channel is, go to YouTube now and look for Red Feather Networking. And we actually did a short video on the back channel and the benefits of it. And I think you'll really enjoy that. So Shannon, thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you in about 8 days.
Oh my gosh, it's so coming up. Absolutely.
It's going to be a great time. Thank you again. We're so happy to have you in our VIP spotlight, and we look forward to seeing everybody at the conference.
Absolutely. Bye, everyone. Look forward to seeing you.